I'm a certified licensed yapper. So I need someone that is a certified licensed listener. And I get on the back of this motorcycle. He drives me to his place. Oh my God, the wind in my hair. It was just, it's almost actually scientifically, physically impossible to not fuck someone after riding on the back of their motorcycle. So I never spoke to him ever again. So
Oh, okay. That's a good. Lido, right?
Lido.
Maddie Lido. Okay,
Lido.
we're on. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
I appreciate it. Another building dweller. Another.
Yeah. Love
We've
that.
had a lot of them on here, so I appreciate it.
I know. I mean, we hold the best people up in this building,
Yeah,
I
we
would
do.
say.
I think so too.
That's what they say, yeah.
That's what they say.
What's your age, Maddie?
27.
27. Okay.
27 years old.
Okay.
Yep.
And how long have you been in Denver?
I moved here out in January.
Okay.
So I'm coming up on a year.
A year. Okay.
Coming up on the year.
And what are the first impressions of being out here and dating in Denver?
Absolutely loving it. I mean, like, I am a ski queen, well, snowboarding, but to snowboard is to ski, when you're going down the mountain. But always been a mountain girly, and I needed something new, needed something fresh. I was born and raised in Northern Virginia, and one day I decided, I was like, I need something new. And I'm going to dive right into it.
Get into it.
I was in like a 3-year relationship with this guy. He was great. No hard feelings. But he just wasn't for me. And so I decided one day, and I hope he doesn't see this, but if he does, he knows. I decided one day, I go, if I'm going to break up with him, I'm going to move. And I did just that. So I decided to end the relationship. It was a great relationship, let me just say. Okay, like he wanted to take care of me. He wanted to provide for me. He was in, finance, Merrill Lynch, blah, blah, blah. But that's not what I wanted, And so I decided, okay, if I break up with this guy, I'm moving. And I did just that. So it was between here and Chicago. And I decided Denver, and I just shipped it out to Denver with me, my wiener dog, and
What's the wiener dog's name?
Peter. Pet of the month, if you guys haven't seen.
Oh, I missed that.
How did you miss that? He was pet of the month for like a month and a half. But yeah, no, he's great.
So how has your dating experience out here been so far?
Oh, it's been fantastic. I will say this is personally the best place. I feel like I'm going to meet my person out here.
Really?
I really do. I have a feeling I'm going to meet my person out here.
Usually people don't say that.
That's Denver. So funny but I feel that way. I just feel that way. Living back in Northern Virginia, DC area, everyone knows each other. And I was just tired of the type of people I was around. And so.
What's the difference?
Let's see. The difference is people in Northern Virginia, DC area, they're very politically focused, you know? They tell you how they're feeling about all these Trump, Kamala, I'm sorry, excuse me. Excuse me.
How dare you?
I know, I'm sorry. Hopefully I don't get canceled. But, I was just not into that. And I was, like I said, I went to high school in Northern Virginia, middle school. I mean, I was born and raised there. And so I knew everyone there, and I was just ready for something new. And I've always been a huge skier, snowboarder my entire life. And the mountains were just calling, and I came. Yeah.
I lived in D.C. for 4 months. I did an unpaid internship at the Senate building for one of Montana's senators.
Oh, cool.
But it seemed like everybody out there is very career-driven.
It's not like who you are, but it's like, what do you do? Yeah. It's not like, what are your interests? It's like, what's your job?
Yeah.
How much are you paid? Blah, blah, blah. But
and I think people get married later and settled down later there
Yes,
because they're
yes,
working
yes.
up their career. Right?
Yes. So it's not like down in the South, and I went to school down in South Carolina and as well Kentucky, and majority of the people that I know down there are married now. That's not me. But yeah, like you said, exactly that. But where in DC did you live?
I lived in Alexandria.
All right, I
No.
was in Arlington.
Okay. Pretty close to Old Town there.
Very
I'd
close,
say,
very
yeah.
close. Old Town's amazing. Love Old
They got
Town.
that one Irish bar there that's got two. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
So I'm not like too familiar with Alexandria, but like Arlington was where I was just
Also had a fake ID that got taken away down there, so I was like
way.
20 and it was not.
so sorry to hear that.
Anyway, probably could have had more fun down there if I was 21. But okay, so the difference is there, and then what are guys like here then?
Oh my gosh, there's just so many more guys out here.
yeah,
There's
You said member earlier, is that?
What'd you say?
Member, you said member?
Member,
Yeah.
yes, I said member, and I mean that like wholeheartedly.
That's good for you as a woman.
Oh, it's phenomenal for me. It's It's a little overwhelming on my hinge.
Okay.
It's extremely overwhelming on my hinge, and I kind of like given up on it just because it's too overwhelming.
What are the criteria for you to match with a guy on a dating app?
She's gonna laugh. I'm not like I don't know how to say it. What I need in a man is someone who is able to handle an independent woman. Someone who, like, if I go out one night, and I'm out partying with my friends, I'm not going to hit you up. I'm not going to be texting you the whole time. And a lot of guys don't necessarily they don't like that. They're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But it's like, no, I'm out there having fun. Like, this is why you're with me, because I'm a fun-ass girl. And so my criteria is someone that's confident in themselves to understand that, no, just because I'm not responding doesn't mean I'm out there cheating on you. I also like someone that can go out and have fun. I want someone that can like go skiing and snowboarding with me. If you don't know how to do that, I'm not going to teach you.
You check them off right away.
Yeah. I'm like, you don't ski? Okay, bye. That and someone that I can just vibe with. I'm all about the vibes. I'm all about laughing. You
got the good vibes over here.
Yeah, thank you. I personally think I'm hilarious.
Okay.
And so
I'd agree.
if there's someone that can keep up with my humor and kind of like bounce jokes off of, oh my God.
You hear that, man?
Yes, I'm like, let's go, baby.
So advice for newcomers coming to Denver, looking to find somebody since you recently, well, a year and plus, but.
Okay, so advice for newcomers, keep your mind open, understand what you like, understand if you can, match up with someone that also likes to do the same things that you do. If you guys can laugh together, that is the biggest thing. If they can make jokes that you find funny and you make jokes that they find funny, And then also confidence or independence and understanding that, like, trust essentially.
But do they have to have like? Because you probably, did you hear about the Denver dating scene before you moved out here?
No. So I had my best friend that moved out here to Denver, and I was always out in Aspen. So my dad is he's a retired ski instructor now. So he just does like skiing out in Aspen. So I was always out here in Colorado. But yeah, and that's the biggest thing. Necessarily, but I'm sorry, I actually forgot what you were talking about.
Did you have something to say earlier? You were going to say something?
I didn't take my medicine today, so I'm like very ADHD.
Yeah. No, we love it. That's great for the podcast.
Yeah.
I was going to ask backtrack now. What do you have a physical type?
Oh, physical type? They've got to be taller than me, but that's not hard. I'm 5'2". Okay. I would love someone that I can ski and snowboard with. Okay. I feel like that, like when you can snowboard and like with someone, like that just builds your relationships like so much harder.
Yeah. What about value-wise?
Oh, value-wise, they've got to have, I've dated blue collar and white collar, all right? I like white collar a little more. anymore.
Good choice.
Yeah, you know.
What's wrong with the blue collar boy, huh?
Yeah, well, no, he's great and all, but it just being a woman who is successful, you know, I have to have someone that can understand that dating an independent woman, you know, if they make more money than you per se, like not to be.
Do they have to make more money?
No, they don't,
they don't?
and most of the time they
don't.
probably
There you
won't.
go. There you go.
But
Humble brag.
but just to be okay with that and to be like accept the fact that like, hey, this is a woman that like wants to, who is herself and someone that can accept me for me, not be threatened by the fact that, you know, I'm doing all these things. I'm in the job line that I do, you know, I travel a lot.
'Cause you're in sales.
Yes, I'm in sales.
Natural born saleswoman.
Yes, natural born saleswoman. You put me in front of anybody and I'll find something to talk to them about.
Okay.
Yeah, and
It's a good skill to have.
no, it's done me well so far. And so someone that is comfortable with having a woman that is able to provide for themselves, and like it's not like I'm out here looking for someone to provide for me. You know, but someone that's comfortable, if anything, like
I'm looking for someone
you know,
to provide for
dueling.
me.
Yeah,
A stay-at-home dad.
You trying to go out? But it's you know, and it's funny because I was dating someone before I moved out here out in Denver. I won't say any names, but I put out the idea of, hey, I'm not going to be just a stay-at-home mom. You know, I'm going to like dual income is the way to go. And at first they were like, you know, and they came from a family that like had the stay-at-home mom and the dad that worked. And I was like, and I was raised by a mother who was making shout out Patty, who was
Shout out
making,
Patty.
shout out Patty, who was just like, you know, I was just raised by like two parents that were working. My mom was a baddie. My dad did his thing. And I'm just, you know, I'm going to follow my mom's lead. And that's my biggest, I would say, role model. So someone that's comfortable with having a woman who is just as capable, if not maybe a little more capable than they are, to bring in the money bags. So.
Okay, there you go. And what's the goal down the road then? If you guys dual income there, like what's
Dual income, you know, I have this thing that I told myself I'm not gonna have a child till I make $1 million.
Oh, there you go.
So
It's a good goal. You got a dream.
it is. It's not a dream. It's gonna happen,
gonna
my
happen.
friend.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be reality.
You know, not saying like all at once, but like it depends on, you know, what company you go to, the compensation rate and whatnot. But like, I will not have a child until I have like at least have made $1 million in compensation or salary. And then, you know, maybe I'll chill out a little bit. But like, I was raised by a woman that was, you know, working my whole life. I was raised by nannies, but that's all right because, you know, my parents are still bringing home the bacon. And that's exactly what I want to do. So,
Amen, sister.
yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Amen.
What? So going kind of back to dating, I mean, do you go on a lot of dates here? I
do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I am on Hinge.
Okay.
I've kind of gotten like, so I was like really into Hinge at first. I was really
Kind
into
of
Hinge.
addicting a bit, you know.
Huh?
You get
Yeah,
on
no,
there.
I went on a bunch of dates. You know, some are great, some are good. Nothing stuck, obviously, because I'm here now. But yeah, no, I've been on the apps. I've been on dating. I've actually met a few guys. I know we were talking about like the bar recess. Met a few guys there.
Shout out
But-
Recess.
Any great dates from the bar recess?
From recess? No, but I met this one pilot who flies for Southwest. Not going to say his name, but he flies for Southwest.
I heard bags fly free at Southwest. Is that true?
Wait, what'd you say?
Bags fly free?
Bags, lively. Sorry. Bags.
That's what I heard. I didn't know if it was
I'm a
a
United girl,
secret.
so
or-
I actually don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but that's my Southwest girlie over there. No, but he was cool, and that was someone that
That was
like,
your best date?
No, that wasn't my best date, but that's someone I met at recess.
Okay. Give us a best date story.
All right, here we go. So my best date story thus far. So we met on Hinge, and we went out of Barcelona, and he was pretty consistent with me, which I can appreciate because my character flaw is like I tend to ghost, not purposefully, but like I can be very ADHD. It's hard to respond to everything all the time. But this guy was like very much like, hey, let's meet. So I was like, all right, got time, let's go. So we met up at Barcelona. We were vibing. Things were going, decently well. And I have this thing that I promised myself, all right? You don't fuck on the first date, okay? And, we were nearing the end of our date in Barcelona. He was foreign, so there's I wouldn't say there was like a language barrier, but like I'd be like, wait, what'd you say? Because his accent was so strong. But nearing the end of the date, I was like, all right, I gotta go home. I gotta go I gotta go let my dog out. And he was like, do you like motorcycles? I go, yes, I do. and he was like, all right.
Get a motorcycle, Isaac.
Yeah. Get a motorcycle.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm taking notes over here.
Yes, you wait. And so he was like, well, what do you feel about coming back to my place? I was like, well, I gotta let my dog out. But if you want to come, like, pick me up from my apartment afterwards, let's do it. And, yeah, so I go home, and next thing I know, he's waiting outside in his motorcycle. And like I mentioned, I try my best not to fuck on the first date. And I get on the back of this motorcycle. He drives me to his place. Oh my God, the wind in my hair. It was just, it's almost actually scientifically, physically impossible to not fuck someone after riding on the back of their motorcycle. So I kind of broke my rule there. That was my best
You
date.
fucked him on the motorcycle?
No. But I mean, I would. I'm kidding. And then he gave me a ride back. But I would say this far, that was my best day.
So why didn't it work out? It was hot and heavy at first.
It was hot and heavy at first. We hung out after the fact, but he didn't pick me up on his motorcycle after then. So I was just
using a
kinda
Prius. He picked you up in the Prius after. It just wasn't the same.
It just wasn't the same. And I was just like, yeah.
That sounds like a good day.
No, it was a great day.
Isaac's on his
It
computer
started off
looking
as
at
like a-
motorcycles right now.
No, it
I'm
started
gonna buy
off
a
as like
tandem
an
bike.
okay date, but the motorcycle just brought it to like up to here. And then, in there. But
Give us a worst date.
oh God.
I heard there's a lot of those around here.
All right, so the worst date was, and this wasn't the first, all right? And this is to all the men out there, okay? Pay attention.
We're paying attention.
This was like our second or
You got
third date.
your fans, your support group over here.
The worst date was, so this was like my second or third date with this guy. And we were gonna go to putt-putting. There's a place around here, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like putt-putting.
Putt Shack, Holy Moly.
Putt Shack,
Yeah.
one of those. And, I put on my cute little golfer girl skirt, I was ready to go. And then he picks me up, he goes, are you cool if we just go back to my place and cook dinner? And I'm like, sure, fine, whatever. We go there, and I just I just get jackrabbit fucked by this man. Okay.
Is this a first date?
No. I told you I don't do that. And this was like our second.
He didn't have a motorcycle.
He cooks me steak, blah, 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 and I just get jackrabbit fucked. And I was like, peace out, we're done. I never spoke to him ever again. So that was
Oh, okay. That's a great.
Sorry, guys. I just had
that's not a good move then, huh?
No. You gotta be for the women. I'm looking you in the eyes. You gotta be for the women.
And
Oh,
how
you're looking
do
at the
we?
camera. I thought you were looking at Isaac.
No, but yeah.
On that note, you mind if we go into a segment brought to you by our sponsor? Okay, fantastic.
All right, let's go.
All right. Well, we're gonna. Anyway, this is called Ick or No Ick, and we're bringing
Okay.
it back a little bit. We started, doing a couple of these. Now we're bringing it back. And we had a couple helpers here, Rose, who was previously on this, and Mel as well. So I'm just going to name off a couple and let me know if that's an ick for you.
All right, let's hear it.
Guys who wear Crocs.
Ick.
It is an ick?
I mean, it's just not an East Coast thing. I've
Okay.
never really seen men with Crocs. I mean, like, if you're wearing it in the house, that's fine. But, like, if you're out in public, no.
No Crocs.
No Crocs.
Birks?
Birks are fine.
Okay. In
Birks are
public?
fine.
Open-toed.
Like with the grippers out? I don't know. Maybe.
The groupers?
The
Did you say?
grippers.
I never heard that. That's funny.
Maybe.
Okay. Guys with tapestry on their wall.
You mean tapestry?
Sure. I had to look it up. I had tapestry.
Tapestry. I've never heard that.
Tapestry. I literally had to look it up. I had no idea what it was. Is it tapestry?
Tapestry.
Fuck me.
I mean, is me? I wouldn't say it icked me out immediately, but like depends, I guess, what it looks like.
Really? So if they had like a thing up on their wall, that's
I mean, I'll be fine with it as long as it's better than the
as long as he has a motorcycle.
As long as he has a motorcycle, then it's fine.
Yeah, we're learning so much
Then
over
we are
here.
good.
Get a motorcycle, take him to Putt Shack, tapestry.
No jackrabbit.
You gotta psych him out, not actually take him to Putt Shack.
Oh, wait, you didn't even go to Putt Shack?
Lure him in with Putt Shack.
I
No,
thought you
he
went
said,
first, and then-
let me just let's make some dinner or something, and we go back to his place and I just get jab it fuck, whatever, shag it,
But he made you steak.
jack rabbit fuck.
She's doubling down on it. She's doubling down. Okay. Sending a lot of gifts.
Gifts, like memes.
Yeah.
As long as they're funny.
Like gifts are different than memes, right? Yeah,
What are you
gifts.
getting at?
The gifts are like in a
So
conversation on there. You have your
I mean, if it's relevant, I'll take it. Yeah, no ick there.
too many gifts. No.
I mean, too many gifts. It's like, what are you saying? But no, I think a gift is okay.
Okay.
Like
Some
it.
people say Jif. That's
Really?
a peanut butter. I don't say that.
Never heard of it. That is a peanut butter.
That is a peanut butter.
That is a peanut butter.
Okay. What about guys with beanies and they curl them over so their ears are showing?
I have no problem with that either.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
As long as it looks okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Shout out the Beanie Boys.
Shout out to Beanie Boys.
You're accepted here.
I hope we have our next guest that has a put over his
I
ears.
mean, if
it's
it's
warm out.
falling off his head, I'll be like, Or like the guys that'll have like a, what is it, like with the brim, but it's like halfway on their head. I'm like, come on, put that on. Like just come on.
Noted. Oh, so guys with long hair that tuck it behind their ears.
No.
No long hair. Just long hair in general.
No. Because like my hair is like a medium length. If your hair is like near my length, no.
You don't like it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, spread the word.
Asking for a Snapchat handle on the first encounter.
I mean, I'll give it to them, but like I won't be
You
like
won't give it to
snap.
them?
I mean,
Oh,
if
okay.
they ask for my snap and I think they're cute, yes, I will give it to them.
Why not like a number?
But like I won't a number. Yes, I'll give
It's
them
better.
A number's way better.
Okay.
Number is way better. I mean, for our age nowadays, like come on, like you can't be doing that. Snapchatting and whatnot.
I Snapchat a lot, but we have a whole
okay.
we have a whole like
different
family
strokes,
Snapchat.
different folks, you know.
That's true.
I feel like first encounter, like I'm never gonna ask for a Snapchat,
No,
but
first
once you
encounter, no.
kind of know,
In college,
it's
that was
easier to
like cool,
Snapchat.
maybe, but like yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I will. Yeah, no, I. But it's not like I'll like continuously like snap you all the time. I'd rather you just like hit me up.
Okay. Are you a
Calling's the move.
call
Oh,
guy?
yes.
Calling is the move.
Give me a call. I am a
much easier.
notorious ghoster
Okay.
unintentionally. I'm very I'm an ADHD kind of gal.
So will you let a guy down if you don't like a guy? You'll just ghost him, or do you let him down easy with something?
So if I don't like a guy, I will ghost him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What if you've been on like 3 dates?
I will ghost him.
Still 4
Yes.
dates?
No.
5, 6,
Maybe
7.
okay. So maybe I'll be like, hey, listen, this is just not.
At
I
what
can't.
date does that warrant?
Okay, so this is funny because
an
I
actual
actually have
breakup?
like experience of such thing. Yeah, no, there's this guy who I had met on Hinge, and we had gone on, I want to say like close to 4 dates, but I was just not feeling it, and I won't go into detail as
Please
to.
do.
No, I don't want to.
What's his government?
You don't have to
It's
tell
kind of
him.
inappropriate.
Yeah, okay, wait, that's what we're here for. Come on.
Should I say?
Just say it. You've already said jackrabbit fucking like 8 times,
All
so.
right. All right, here we go. So I meet this guy, and we met on Hinge, and things were going really well, and it's like 3rd or 4th date, and we're getting to the point where I'm finally like, all right, yeah, like I'll have sex with him, and we like went out. We went out to, one night, and we were drinking, and we get back home, and we're finally, about to like do the deed, and he asked me to touch his wiener, and it's soft as fuck. Touching a soft wiener? No. Nope. No. And so
What if he was trying to get it?
I don't care. Don't ask me to do it for you because I won't. And
It has to be like halfway.
no, it's gotta. I mean, like, come on. You're asking me to touch your soft wiener? No.
This episode is brought to you by Blue Chew.
There's nothing wrong with the blue chew.
And so that happened, and I immediately cut things short, left, and I never spoke to him again. And so I go.
Damn, that hurts.
And I think he got.
Nobody likes a soft wiener. And
Nobody wants to touch a soft wiener. I'm sure you guys don't even want to touch a soft wiener.
I touch it every day in the shower.
Well, that's a you thing, but I don't want to touch a soft wiener.
I mean, just to clean it, but
Well, yes, of course, but like, would you ask a female to touch your soft wiener?
yes.
No.
Well, anyway, we're still on the segment.
Anyways.
I thought that's pretty good.
Sorry.
No, okay. Guys with only one pillow. By the way, that was a fucking fantastic story.
right, cool.
I'm not telling you it wasn't. Yeah.
Guys with one pillow? Nope, not staying the night.
Really?
No.
What if it's like a long body pillow?
Unless the pillow's for me? No.
Okay.
Get yourself another pillow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it together.
What about no-show socks?
No-show socks? I mean, I actually don't mind that. It depends, like, what kind of shoes he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he's rocking no socks, that's a different story. With, like, say, like, I don't know, Converse or something. But, like, no-show socks are fine.
Okay.
But as long as I know you have socks on, that's fine.
What about like guys with mid-style, like not very good?
See, I don't know. I mean, like, I wouldn't sit here and be like, oh, yeah, I got, like, the best style ever. Like, I don't, but I have decent style. But, like, if someone's showing up looking whack as hell, no, it's embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you usually wear out to a date?
Oh, for me, I love I like a nice fitted jean with a boot. Maybe like a tight top and like a jean jacket out here in Denver. You don't want to, like, because I came from the East Coast. And like in the East Coast, you dress up. Okay? Like you've got the heels on. You got the tall boots. You got the, but so it's kind of been an adjustment coming out here to Denver for dating. But yeah, for me, it's just like a nice fitted pair of jeans, tight top, little jean jacket, and my boots. And
That's nice.
the guys.
What do you
eat
think
it
about
up.
guys with cowboy boots?
Oh, I love it. I got myself a good pair of cowgirl boots and or cowboy boots, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, no, I don't mind it at all.
Okay. And then sings along to a song, but he doesn't know the words.
Shut up. Don't do it.
I'm notorious for that. We're like, I don't think those are words.
This guy likes to sing, yeah.
Hey, as long as you're like a vibing, I won't throw you down. You know, you're good.
Okay. Let's go into like maybe some past relationships. I know we did that earlier, but you know, any past relationships that maybe longer?
So I'll tell you why I came out here.
Okay.
So I came from the reason why I decided to move out to Denver was in my head, I was in like a 3-year-long relationship, maybe 4. So I said to myself, okay, if I break up with him, I'm going to move somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. I broke up with him, and then I literally ended my 3-year relationship, which I didn't shed a tear. I feel bad saying that, but I didn't shed a tear because I was so ready for it.
Sometimes it's hard to cry, you know?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes it's hard to cry. Sometimes it's easy to cry.
Sometimes
Was there any heartbreak in the past?
So I've had heartbreak in the past. However, I've really come into my own.
Okay.
Like as a woman, I'm extremely hyper independent, and but I decided to end things with him. And move out to Denver, and that is exactly what I did, and it was the best decision of my life. Sorry, I forgot off topic.
No.
But,
What did you? I mean, like you said, you came into your own. What did you learn from it?
I just learned how to make myself happy.
Okay.
You know, I learned how all you really need is a little wiener dog, and you're fine. Like,
Named Peter.
Yes, Peter, dog, pet of the month.
Pet of the month.
He
Go,
was
Peter.
actually pet of the month twice. Okay, twice. But as long as you, as a woman, you know, if you can really just be confident in yourself and really just respect yourself and know that you are capable of anything you put your mind to, that's all you really need. And so that's sort of the kind of mindset that I came up with.
Preach, lady.
And then I just was like dipped out from DC to Denver, and all my friends were like, "What, Manny, you're leaving?" And I was like, "Yeah, see ya." And it was the best decision I ever made, and I'm just so grateful I did that.
Welcome to Denver.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Have you ever embarrassed yourself on a date or like anything?
Oh God, have I embarrassed myself on a date? Probably. Shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna say.
Spill the beans.
No, I'm not spilling.
Spill the beans.
I'm not. Shut the fuck.
You pissed in the bed?
No, I didn't.
It's okay.
She's lying. This is college. She's lying.
Everybody pisses the bed every
No,
now and
you're
then.
lying. I'm lying. A dirty fucking liar. She's a dirty liar. I'm not talking.
Hey, it's
to you.
okay. We had a guest, spoiler alert, who shit his pants on a date.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, yeah. I'm not talking
That'll be
about
next
this
week.
right
Yeah.
now. Can we get the next question?
Okay. Not into piss play. All right.
I never did that.
I guess. So you did mention just has to be taller than you. What?
Which is not hard.
Feature wise.
Let's think. I mean, I want like nowadays I'm looking for, you know, someone I can like reproduce with per se. You
want
know,
kids.
so I want someone that I want to make beautiful children with. You know, yeah, I know exactly. So coming from, you know, I'm Greek, Italian, you know, I want someone maybe close to that. I love someone that's a little bit taller. I do like the dark features.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of my type. A big personality type of gal too. So
Because you're a big personality. Type of girl.
But I'm a big personality, but I need someone that can tolerate such personality, okay? And I'm a certified licensed yapper. So I need someone that is a certified licensed listener. Because it's hard to have 2 yappers in one relationship. It's almost impossible, or else like you guys kind of go at it. So need a good old listener.
Good old listener.
But gotta be good looking, someone that, you know, can give me
Sorry.
good kids.
If there's so of our 10 viewers, maybe one of them's a guy that wants to take you out. What is an ideal first date for you?
Oh, an ideal first date. I mean, let's go out.
good
Let's go
question,
for
Lindsay.
drinks. We need good vibes. I mean, it really doesn't take much to have a good date, in my opinion. As long as you guys are just like, as long as we are like getting along and conversations flowing.
Good banter. Yeah.
Good banter. Need good banter. That's that. I mean, it could go anywhere after that. But someone that can, appreciate my humor, the things I say, not think that anything I say that I think is funny, but they think is weird. I hope they think it's funny, Someone that can like get along with me and laugh with me. Yeah. You put me anywhere with someone, and as long as we're laughing, getting along, and that's just so ideal.
You ever been burned by somebody here?
Burned by someone
Yeah.
here in Denver?
Denver, so far.
I don't think I've been burned by anyone out here in Denver. I mean, I've been burned back home in Virginia. There was this one guy I was talking to who was actually part of the what was he? Capitol Police. So he was a police officer that would attend, like work the Capitol. And this was before like that whole like January 6th thing that happened. But he actually, we were getting along so well, and he never dye your hair for someone if they ask you to. All right? He said, Maddie, I think you'd look so good with blue hair. And I was like, oh, really?
Blue hair, wow.
Blue hair. And I dyed my hair blue. And after a few weeks, he stopped, messaging me. Come to find out, he has a brand new girlfriend.
And she had bluer hair?
No, she didn't. I was stuck with the blue hair.
That is tough. That's
It's a tough one.
And so that was the only time I felt like fully burned was when I was with this guy and we never I dyed my hair blue.
This guy's got a tattoo of a girl's name. It's okay.
That's not
Nah,
true.
this guy
What do you
was-
think about tattoos?
Oh, I mean I love them. I've got some myself, got a little bit, but I think the right tattoos on the right guys, I think they're hot. Yeah.
Show me your tattoo.
Let me see.
I got nothing.
Oh.
It's a blank canvas over here.
One day, maybe.
I got
Let me see.
I got
Yeah,
one.
show us your tat.
It's such a basic B tattoo. I'll say that. We were drinking all day and floating the river, and my sisters were in town, and we're like, let's go get a tattoo. And then I got one on my wrist here, and the guy, I think he was on meth or something, but
Oh, no.
yeah, it's not great. I showed it to the last guest or the guest that's coming out next week, and he's like, I'm not a fan of that. That's essentially what he said right away. I go, all right.
No, I think tattoos are actually really cool, and myself as before I got into cybersecurity sales, I was a artist myself, so
You have some
I
good art. Yeah, do you have
Yeah.
a page just for your art?
do. I have an Instagram.
Shout it out.
All right, it's Mleto Studios, MLETO Studios. I haven't updated it in a minute, but because I've been in cybersecurity sales ever since. But I'm a natural artist, at my core.
Okay.
And so I can appreciate the arts for sure. And when people have some cool tattoos, and I'm like, oh, that's hot.
And so what is the goal here then? You're gonna stay here for a
Yes.
little while.
Yes.
And then you're gonna find the love of your life. That's
Hopefully.
what you okay.
Ideally.
And then where do you go from there?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not one to rush into having kids.
Okay.
I don't feel that urge to have children right now. I'm chilling, all right? I'm 27 years old. I don't plan on having kids till 30, mid-30s. Not 30, mid-30s. And so, yeah, I mean, that's my goal is I want to find someone that I can vibe with, someone that I can go snowboarding with, someone that I can travel with, someone that can love me for me, because I'm a big personality.
Yeah.
And someone that's confident
Do you
enough.
have to get along with their family?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And in my family, I think personally is like very easy to get along with. So like I've always had relationships where they love my family, but like there's been times where I don't love their family, and I'm like, and that's why we're not together anymore.
Or like,
well, not why, but
yeah.
like,
Or like religion and politics prevalent.
I
in your
mean, like
decision-making?
religion, it's not relevant. Like, I mean, I'm baptized Greek Orthodox, but I don't like, go to church every Sunday. You know, my mom, don't tell that to my mother, but
She's gonna watch it.
yeah, I know. Well, I'm sorry,
Patty.
But
Patty.
Patty,
Go,
shout out
Patty.
Patty. But like if they're very strong in their religion, I respect that. When it comes to politics, however, like don't shove it down my throat.
Right.
Like I have my own thoughts, and I'm not like super like one side or the other. However, but yeah, I mean, I respect everyone's beliefs and feelings, but like just don't shove it down my throat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isaac, do you have anything?
Questions for Isaac?
Questions for Isaac?
Questions from Isaac.
Anything that came to you through? Cause
No.
no.
There's not a lot going on up here. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're good,
I'm
homie.
running.
And then anything like any other stories you might want to pop out that are.
Oh,
This is
so
flown
the
by.
other day.
This is flown by. Yeah.
Yeah, so the other day, and this is funny, I didn't know this was a thing or like a bit or anything, but I was in Keystone with Veronica. What was that, Wednesday? No, last Saturday. And I am about to like get on the ski lift, and there's this like guy that's just like chilling there. And he's like, hey, like, can I like get on the lift with you? And I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, can we go just us? I go, nah, I'm with my girl. I was like, just wait. And so they come up and we sit down. We're in the lift. He goes, can you scoot over a little? And I go, yeah, sure. He whips out like a charcuterie board.
On the lift.
Yeah, on the lift. And he like whips out salami, cheese, and I'm like, nom. And he like pours us like some like sparkling water and whatnot, and we're cheersing. And we were like on a date for the lift. And I'm not like shocked by a lot of things, but like I was kind of just like, oh, this is cool. And then the girl I was with, Tegan, she looks over and she goes, are you mic'd up? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, what the hell? And he goes, look ahead. And the person in the lift in front of us got this big old camera like this. And like apparently this is like a bit that like guys do. Like
This is a date.
Have you heard of this?
A chairlift date? I've
Yes!
never heard of this.
No, it's a chairlift date. And
Really? I've never seen that.
I had never heard of such a thing. But yeah, I was on one of those like last week, so that was fun.
That's awesome.
Really good salami, really good cheese.
That's a great. Yeah, the old playbook, baby.
No, literally, I was shocked. I look ahead and I just like, and I didn't even notice the guy in the lift in front of us literally got this big ass camera, just like.
Any advice for guys to do better here in Denver?
Don't try to big dick someone. So, for example, like it icks me out when like I'm just like talking to someone and they're like, oh, I pay $3,000 a month for my car, like blah blah. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Okay? Don't try to like big dick me. If I tell you something cool, don't try to do one thing cooler. Okay? So just be chill, be yourself. Yeah, don't big dick anyone. It's the biggest thing I'll say.
Easy enough. My only choice is all day.
Good. Well, keep it up. That should hopefully do you well.
Brought to you by Blue Chew. Maddie, you've been awesome. This has been such a fun fucking podcast.
Thank you,
It
I'm
fucking
so
flew
glad.
by the way.
I'm so glad.
I did want to ask last question.
Yeah.
We ask every guest, why are you a catch?
Why am I a catch? Oh, well, oh gosh, this is a hard one. I'm very chill. All right, I'm very chill, very cool girl. I'm very type B. I'm not like always trying to like control anything, but I'm always here for the vibes. I would love someone that can just sort of like match my energy. I love to do things that are athletic. I love to snowboard. I love to work out, Pilates. That's my stuff. And yeah, I'm just looking for Mr. Right. I'm in no rush. You know, I know he's out there for sure, but yeah, someone that I can, yeah.
That's the attitude right
Yeah,
there.
hell
There you
yeah.
go. There you go. Well, thanks for coming on. I mean, this has been so fucking fun and enjoyable. I will say that. Yeah, that was so fun. Yeah.
I'm so glad.
And we
I'm so
could,
glad.
yeah, we could do it there. Oh yeah. Do you want? Where can we find you at?
Yes, so my
Any guys that want to reach out to you?
Yes, guys, hit me up. I'm kidding. Well, maybe, sure. It's my Instagram is mm.leto, so mm.leto. And then Instagram, yeah. Where else can
There
they
you go.
find me? I
Well,
guess?
anything you want to shout out? You already
Shout
shouted
out.
your art page.
Let's think.
Anything?
Shout out me.
Church of- Peter
Shout
and
out
Patty.
Peter and
There you
Patty.
go.
Couldn't be me without them, for real. Honestly, though,
You
like
go, Mom.
my mother
And
is
dog.
like, I'm sure you guys, honestly, like you guys have probably seen my mom like in the elevator. Like she'll come out here like all the time. I am her, but just like a little shorter and like that's it. But oh, must be.
Keep Isaac away from your mom.
Yeah.
He'll stare at her and not say anything.
Oh, you must be Maddie's mom. No, that's awesome. No, this was so much
Yeah,
fun.
thank you so much, Patty. We call it there. Yeah.